Hello, my name is Martin and this is how to update drivers on PC video by IT Review. In this video, I will present a few mini guides about drivers updating in Windows and macOS. There are 4 different ways for the Windows platform, but I will start with macOS because here it is the easiest and fastest process. macOS drivers updates. 1. You just need to launch your device with macOS on board and provide it with a stable internet connection. 2. Then click on the Apple icon in the top left corner to open the settings window. 3. In this window, find the software update and run it. All available for your system updates, including drivers, will be listed there. There can be only one update, like in my case, or several. Click more info if you want to know about the contents of the update and upgrade if you want to install it. If after installing the update your problem doesn't disappear, then contact Apple technical support as the device may become unstable due to a technical malfunction. Windows has a device manager where you can see all hardware connected to your PC. In this guide, I will use my display adapter driver as an example. 1. So press the Windows and R buttons at the same time, enter devmgmt.msc and click OK. This will launch the device manager. 2. Then go to display adapters, open the context menu of the device by right-clicking the mouse and select the driver tab. 3. Choose the second option if you have a driver file, for example, from a backup or received from a community or support service. Then specify the path to this driver and move on to the next step. 4. If you don't have a new version of the driver, as in my case, then choose the first option and wait while the system searches for possible variants among the installed drivers. If a newer driver is found, Windows will automatically install it. As you can see, after the update, the release date and driver version for my device changed to a newer version, which means that the update was successfully installed. If this doesn't help you, try the next method with Windows Update Center. Windows Update Center is a built-in service that searches and installs updates for your system. If you choose to search for drivers at the previous step and fail, then at the final stage you will be able to directly start the search through the Update Center. If not, then find it in the Start menu and start it manually. If the appropriate drivers were found for you, then they will be installed automatically or after your confirmation. Please note that in the latest versions of Windows 10 you cannot choose what will be installed, so be prepared that after the drivers there may be updates installed which your system critically requires currently. If the system tools let you down again, then it's time to move on to more drastic decisions. The next way is using utilities by hardware vendors. This driver updating method is more complicated due to the fact that each vendor determines their own driver's distribution algorithm. Most often, users have 2 options available: search by device ID or download a special hardware detection utility. If you are an unexperienced user, here is a tip for you on how to describe your hardware manufacturer. Open the already known to you device manager. Most of the equipment names here include the vendor name. If you don't find this, then look for it on the details tab and device properties in sections like device description or manufacturer. As my PC uses an Intel processor, I will use the Intel driver and support assistant utility. Check our channel for how to update NVIDIA and AMD drivers. 1. Go to the page of required utility on the vendor's website and download it. Please note that these tools require a stable internet connection to work properly. 2. Open downloaded file to start the installation. Read the license agreement, select I already agree, and click install. Other options you may disable or leave as is. And although the utility asks to restart the PC sometimes, if you wait a bit, you can immediately get the scan result. Click update now and the page opens in the browser. Let's start downloading the driver, and until we wait for it, let's take a closer look at the report. It collects information about all PC components, including non-Intel hardware. Maybe it has been scanned or to prevent the blank report window if updates were not found, but that's just my guess. Anyway, one update was found and it concerns the graphic device. As you can see, the system utilities did not hear about this version of the driver and did not offer it. 6. Once the download is complete, the install button will become available. Click on it to begin install, reading and agreeing to the license agreement, and then we will see what the vendor offers me a driver and utility for managing graphics. There is also a clean installation button here, which is better to avoid if you are a novice in PC maintenance, as it removes old versions of device drivers so you can't roll back it if needed. Wait for the end of installation. If in addition to the driver you are invited to install additional management software, do not ignore it. And the last method, I must say right away that this is the fastest way to update drivers offered in the video, but with its own drawbacks. Windows third-party software. For this method, you will need a kind of third party called driver updaters. I will use the driver booster as it has one of the largest driver databases among such programs. You can find it manually or get on favorable terms from the link in the description. So download and install iObit Driver Booster from the official website. Sometimes this vendor may offer to install additional software. If you don't want it, untake it on the start screen and in the next step if needed. After the first launch, the program will automatically scan all devices in the system, and if it finds updates for your PC, you will see them in report list. Select the required driver and click update. 3. Naturally, the first step is to download the installer. Then Driver Booster creates a restore point so you can roll back changes if the new version of driver causes some problems. After that, the installation will be performed automatically, so you just need to wait for the end of the process. This is a real one-click installation which works even if you choose to update multiple drivers at the same time. It was the last method in this video, and now let's check the efficiency of each of them. Conclusion: I evaluate each method with 3 parameters: availability, how easy user can get access to the utility, ease of use, how many actions you need to do to update drivers, and versatility, how many problems with hardware it covers. Thanks to the closed architecture of macOS, updating drivers here is a very easy process which Apple has reduced to just a few clicks. This method has shown the best results for availability and versatility despite limited updates customization. Driver updaters show themselves as the best method for Windows platforms, but they require separate search, installation, and in some cases payable subscription. The worst was the method of using Device Manager, as it needed many actions by the user with minimal guarantees of success. Using the Windows Update Center and the vendors tools in the middle of my rating in comparison with previously named methods. So now you can manually select the most suitable method of updating drivers on your PC. If you still have any questions, leave them in the comments under the video and I will try to help you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give us a like and a subscription. Bye!